time they think about their situation, that's their way of getting back. That's not racism. That's being a human being. That's tired of people poking at you when you're trying to move forward. You think these people had to let Obama in there? Nope. But they wanted to do that to say this is our last change. This is our last, which they used him anyway, and he was a willing participant because he's evil and gay. So they used him because they wanted him to be known as the first president to pass. They wanted him to be known because they could have been passed gay laws. I mean, the gay same sex and all that stuff. But they're going to say, we're going to stamp this on Obama, which is also was a spiritual test. And I don't want to really go off too deep in that. But for the Christians, especially blacks, this was for y'all to know, do y'all support me, talking about God, or do y'all support skin color? Because if you support me, you wouldn't have never voted for Obama because he had all of these pro-gay laws and LGBT and passing same sex. But because you don't worship me, you worship skin color, you say, you know what, I'm going to overlook all of that and vote for him because he's black. But I'll be to church on Sunday, speaking in tongues, tearing a rug, but I'm voting for that black man. I don't care what he's doing. But I digress on that. Anyways, and so when you have situations like this, and I've noticed, I'm on the internet too, white people have got more loose now. They let people know, look, we're done. And like I say, you'll have to go back and look at all these episodes. This, like I say, this part 5, white people are tired at this point. And again, black people don't own anything because see, every community have 2 trees in their community. And these trees have several branches, right? And every community, the white community, the Chinese community, the Asian community, everybody that come here community, they operate off that same 2-tree system. That 2-tree system is education and capitalism. That is the 2 trees that every race in America operates off. While Black America, they operate on their own. They're unique in this fashion. They operate off 2 trees too. Now, education and capitalism, instead of being a tree in that community, it's a branch. It's a branch on each tree. Their 2 trees is social justice and social media. Everything about them revolves around woe to me because I'm black, oh, I'm oppressed in America, or how many likes can I get? How can I do this and get likes on social media? You can't go nowhere with these niggas, bro. You can't be around them. It's like everywhere they go. You go to the airport and TSA, they stumbling over you, bumping all over you, going live. They can't go to a restaurant without taking a picture of the food. I've seen this. They can't go. They go to work. They taking pictures of the work of patients, and they all that's their whole life. This is why they can't build. This is why they can't create. This is why their IQ is low. Because these things lower your IQ. All these other people looking at America that's why I say black people don't understand how the world works. They don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't be acting this way. Because they would say to themselves, okay, yes, I'm glad Austin Metcalf was killed by a black person, but I'm going to keep that to myself. I don't want to piss the boss off because I don't own nothing. I don't own nothing. My cousin don't own nothing. My daddy don't own nothing. We all had to work, whether we got good jobs or not. The job that you work for, the company, the corporation, the firm is almost 9 times out of 10 owned by a white man. And that other 1% is somebody from a foreign country. Niggas don't own nothing. My cousin, the CEO of Taco Bell. He the CEO of a company that was owned and created by a white man. And he can get replaced any given moment. But here it is. Instead of keeping these things to yourself, y'all go on TikTok. Y'all go on Twitter. Y'all want the white people to fit. And just saying some of the dumbest stuff. But again, because black people operate from those 2 trees, that everything is focused on skin color or how can I be viewed by social media with this situation. Like even these women, you can't even date these women. That's why these women is so much in the mess today. Because they're comparing their life to what's going on social media, what's going on baddies. They can't even, you heard me? Social media has the black community in a chokehold. I always say, I think that was the last coffin in the casket of Black America. When you see these fights and all this, y'all be seeing, this is something that derived from social media. This is their life. So when they wake up in the morning, before they brush their teeth, they picking up the phone, see how many likes they got, see what's going on social media, see if they can find some tea on. So this is how their mind works. And if it's not on that, it's on something dealing with, because I'm black. So let's just say they get their education, right? Okay, that's instead of that being a tree, that's a branch on their social justice tree and their social media tree. I'm the first black to do this. Okay. Even though I'm black, I still did this. Okay. You're an American citizen. America is not a white man's country. It's a strategic man's country. Yes, it's majority white, but it's anybody who has a strategy and a plan can make it in America. If you are not making it in America, if you are below, you're doing bad, it's because you had bad parents, maybe good people, but bad parents, and or bad choices that you made. That's the only way you're doing bad in America. It's not because of the white man. Now,